Hello, welcome back to another video, people. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. And yeah, make sure to leave a like on the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to your third video of the day, because there'll be no stream today. Streams will be back tomorrow for the darts and a football Q&A if you want to come and join me at 7:15. But yeah, no stream today. Today I'm going to be talking about James Ward-Prowse. We talked about two other clubs today already. It's time to talk about West Ham again. The reason why I'm talking about this today is because I was going to do a video talking about what West Ham need to do with their midfield going forward, which I'll probably go into more detail tomorrow. But with James Ward-Prowse, I don't know what's going on. The reason why I'm saying this is because there's a lot of PR around James Ward-Prowse at this current moment in time. It's like he returned from loan, and the club are doing a lot and a bit too much PR for someone who's returning on loan. Um, it's like the second coming of Jesus has just come about, and we've all just reacted. Like that's what the club are doing right now. That's what the club are doing. Like for me, I've defended James Ward-Prowse before. The people that have like watched my channel know I've defended James Ward-Prowse before. People can't even say English bias because I don't like Aaron Cresswell. I don't like Ben Johnson. Like I don't like Calvin Phillips. I don't like you know. There's a lot of English players I don't like. I criticize fucking Harry Maguire. Like people can't even say English bias for just in general, just in generally speaking. Um, But with Ward-Prowse, the reason why I defended him before is because he was used as a 10, 6, and a left winger quite a lot. But the guy's just someone who can play next to a ball winner. That's why I always refer back to his Southampton days under Oriol Romeu. But when I watched him under Lopetegui very early on in the season, because he played a couple games, mainly the Carabao Cup game against Bournemouth, it just wasn't the level that we needed, and it still isn't. Like none of the midfielders that we have are the level that we need. Alvarez takes too many touches. Souček is playing really well right now, but just on a technical level, Potter's going to need an upgrade on every midfielder that we have. If you guys want to see the Potter that, like the same Potter under Brighton, none of these midfielders can play. Paquetá needs to keep the ball better. Mohamed Kudus, and I'm talking about tens as well, players that are going to be behind the striker. Mohamed Kudus needs to do a lot better than he's doing right now. And we know there's a player in both of these two players that I just referred to because we see that at this club. Rodriguez isn't good enough. He's just a squad player, just a guy who's a bit too slow. He's only really good for if you're trying to see out a game, playing a low block in the end. He can put his body on the line, but that's kind of it. He doesn't have the mobility, the technical passing, etc., to really survive in this team. Carlos Soler, I need to see more, but he's too much of a wishy-washy player. Like I like what he does at times, where he has the vision, the way he can see passes that other players can't see at times. But there's other times where it's just a bit too basic for me. I need something a bit better. And this, I'm aware people are going to be like, "You're a West Ham fan, blah blah blah." What do you expect? I expect a certain level of technical ability. that's all I'm asking for. I'm just asking for the bare minimum, the bare fucking minimum. Um, but anyway, James Ward-Prowse. He's talked about Graham Potter. He's talked about the vision at this club. He's talked about bare things. The club are putting this whole thing around him about James Ward-Prowse is back. First glimpses of James Ward-Prowse back in training, and for me, this is too much. This is too much, and it kind of gets me a little bit angry just because we had a transfer window to address things. We were linked to that Banzuzi guy from that Belgian club or whatever. Like we had chances to deal with the midfield, to address the midfield within the summer, within the January window. Sorry, we've had chances to spend money, and I get people are going to be like, "Well, Potter doesn't want to spend money on any player." This is just, feels like covering from the owner not spending. It's just that just feels like a mini cover story. For me, I don't understand the PR right now. It's just a player coming back from loan. We don't need 30 posts about it. We don't need an interview. We don't need to interview him back. It's kind of awkward because this is a guy who is not the level. I rated him at Southampton, but he's not the level for what we need. He's quite washed, to be honest with you. If he could do a job for the rest of the season, cool. But that doesn't mean we need him for the summer. Good luck for the rest of the season, but we don't need you for the summer. He needs to go. A lot of these players need to go. Well, not a lot of these players, but like a good portion needs to go. A guy who couldn't make it onto the bench of a very good Nottingham Forest side, which people could be like, well, it says a lot about Nottingham Forest and how good they are. But if you're not playing a part in that, that kind of says about your level. It kind of says a lot about your level. And yes, hypothetically, in hindsight, the West Ham move probably wasn't the right move in the end. It probably wasn't. It probably should have stayed at Southampton and just retired there instead. But it's just not the level. It's just not the level. We're overhyping somebody who's he's going to be quite mediocre. I'm hoping he just does the basics properly, to be quite honest with you. And to be honest, in the box kind of midfield that we kind of play now, I don't think he's good enough to play one of the 10s. I don't think he's mobile enough to play as one of the 6s. So where does he fit? He's not going to play right wing back. He's not fast enough. He's not fast enough. We're not going to just play him there just because of his crossing ability. So I'm not particularly sure how he's going to fit. Again, he probably fits this manager more than he has any other West Ham manager. Don't get me wrong. He is an on-the-ball player. Yes, he is. He is an on-the-ball player. But for me, not the level. It's not the level that we need. But I'm looking at a lot of these players. I'm not just saying him. But it's just the fact that we put all this hype around someone that we're recalling from loan, that we've recalled from loan. Probably going to make his first appearance in the squad on Saturday, I'd assume. But come on, man. Come on, man. No, this is ridiculous. It's just James Ward-Prowse. It's not Zidane. Like, what's with the hype and the PR around James Ward-Prowse? I don't get it. I don't get it. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I have a video tomorrow. I have a stream tomorrow as well. But that's all the videos I have for today. Make sure to leave a like on the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. Social medias are in the description if you want to follow me. The email for the inquiries on the road to 1K. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.